The Tour Du Mont Blanc. To give a little background into my dad and I's motives to embark on this grand undertaking, we are local Southern California outdoor enthusiasts. Name it camping, climbing, off-roading, and of course backpacking. The Tour Du Mont Blanc had always been on my radar as an exotic excursion I knew I'd one day attempt. I mean, 100 plus miles of a loop that goes through 3 countries while traversing the vast and unique terrain of the European Alps, simultaneously crossing through towns or villages to resupply and see the unique cultures and way of life through each is truly an unparalleled trek. I just didn't think we'd get it done the way we did. Most people take months planning this excursion, and I'm talking down to each mile, usually knowing which hostel you're going to stay at that night or which restaurant you had reservations for so that you had a fixed timeline. And that's a great way to do it. However, my dad and I just decided to fly out with only our packs, the Far Out app for a water source, and a sense of adventure. Alright, all packed up for Tour du Mont Blanc. Flying out into Geneva tomorrow and start the trail. Got everything here except for Maggie, as much as she wants to come. Lined up here with all the gear. I got my bag here, sleeping bag, sleeping pad, clothes, cookware. Tomorrow's the big day, so eat good tonight, get a good night's sleep, and see how it goes. So we just got dropped off in Leuch. We're about to start the Tour du Mont Blanc trail. We got all of our gear sorted out here. We're gonna divvy it all up so it's even and put on my knee support, my gaiters. Got our rain stuff ready to go. I got my waterproof pants and rain jacket just in case, because it looks like the forecast said it was supposed to rain. Luckily it hasn't rained yet. I think it's supposed to start later in the afternoon, so we're prepared for it. Tomorrow's supposed to thunderstorm and rain all day, so we're ready for that. And then Tuesday we should be all good to go. So we're really stoked. We're on here now. It was super easy from the airport. It only took us like 2 hours after getting out of customs. Now we're here. All right, so we're at the start of the Tour du Mont Blanc at the sign Leuch. About to start it. We gotta get some fuel first, but we got our packs all sorted out, ready to go. How you feeling?
I feel good. I'm ready.
Me too. All right, let's do it.
So this might be the storm.
Yeah, we should check. So we're just walking on this little mountain road, little ski road while we're climbing. It's been a bit of a climb, done 2 miles already. Scenery is amazing. It's hanging out under the shade. We just finished our incline for the day. It was a decent amount. I think it was somewhere around 2,000, maybe 2,500 feet of elevation gain. We just got to the top of that ski resort. Forgot what the name of it was, but there was some nice filtered water that we filled up, really cold, probably glacier water or something. So I'm stoked about that. Filled up completely because we figured we're just going downhill. Just gonna find a nice campsite for the night. Got water for food, everything. Bonjour. And we should be good. Excited to do a big climb tomorrow. I think today we got up to 5,500 feet. Tomorrow we're going, or either tomorrow or the next day, we're going up to 8,000. So big climbs, but for now we're descending a lot. Finally got some real trail, but up until this point it's just been ski roads and pavement. So seeing a real trail is pretty cool. I think we're coming up on our next town, big town though, in about 2-3 miles-ish. So we'll see if we want to camp before that or just walk on through and find something after the town. We haven't decided yet. We'll just see whatever comes our way. Found a campsite for tonight. Calling it a little early, but we started really late and barely got any sleep on the 8-hour flight, so I think it's earned. Alright, day 2. Got a nice early start at 6 a.m. Got everything packed. Now we're on our way to our second town. I forget the name of it, but we're coming up on it right now. Absolutely gorgeous this morning. The clouds and the sunrise in the back. So we're gonna go see if we can get some breakfast or something in town. If not, there's not another town for another, I think it's like 20 miles-ish. So we'll figure it out, but feeling good. We just stopped at the market right across the street. Got some fresh bread and cheese. Got some orange juice.
We'll do the cheese and that spread for later.
Yeah.
Gotta be our snack.
Yeah, we'll save that for later, for dinner or lunch or something. But good breakfast, huh?
Mmm, so delicious. So fresh.
It's really good. So we just got done packing up everything from Le Contamine. I think that's what it's pronounced as. And this town is incredible. It has everything. Archery, golf, basketball. It's got even some climbers right there. You can see them on the wall there. That's pretty cool. Now we're getting prepared for a pretty big climb here. Going up to 8,000 feet from 3,500 feet. So, big climb. Let's go. All right, so we just reached 6,700 feet elevation. We're supposed to get to 8,000 today. And that will be the rest of our climbing for the day. And then after that, it's just a full descent back down to 4,000. And then another ascent to, I think like 7,800, something similar. But my God, it's definitely worth it. Big waterfall over there. There's another hike that you could do to get there. That's probably what the locals do. But wow, just taking a little rest right now here on this grassy knoll. We got to get up there. There's some silhouettes of people up there at the top. So another 1,300 feet of climbing, and when we're done for the day, we're gonna be looking for a campsite on the way. Feeling good. A little tired, but we earned it. We climbed from 3,500 feet today, and now we're at 67, so I'm doing good. All right, we made it to our second campsite. This one is, gotta say, it's the best one compared to yesterday in a forest, which that was awesome, but till we got a spot tonight. Let's give you the whole little tour. Setting my stuff up right now, blowing my air mattress and pillow up, but wow. We are gonna sleep good tonight. Just cooked up some ramen. I'm gonna get some backpacking meals going as soon as we're done setting up. And it's gonna be a good night. This grass is so soft. I'm gonna take my shoes off in a second, wear some flip-flops that I brought. Should be some awesome stargazing tonight. All right, so we just started our morning. We finished the last 500 feet of climbing. Now got a big descent. We're gonna go back down to 5,000 feet. We peaked today at, I think, 8,250. So that was pretty good. Filled up a little bit of water. Feeling good, a little sore. This is much better decline than paved roads going straight down. So hoping it stays this way. We'll see. Wow, it's following us. Bye. Alright, so yesterday we just came from Les Champis, I think that's what it's pronounced. Little mini town with a hostel and a mini shop that has just ramen, chips and stuff after the big descent. But it was like a 4,000 foot descent. And then it was a big uphill day yesterday. I was so tired by the end of it. We ended up camping by a bridge near some water. We passed out at like 6 p.m. I was so tired. Luckily I think that's the last big climb we have to do for this hike. I think the next biggest one we have is like 3,500 feet, so that's not as bad as what we just did, which I think the first one was like 5,000 or 5,500 and the next one was like 4,500. So we woke up a little later this morning, got an extra hour of sleep. We've usually been waking up around 6 a.m. but today we woke up at 7 a.m. That extra hour helped. I'm feeling good. Put some tape on my toes because started getting some blisters. We got our nice little flat section here, which makes you really appreciate it because there's not too many flat sections on this trail. It's all incline or decline. So today we have about a 9-mile hike to Comporo. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but it's the next biggest town we have to resupply at, because we've pretty much gone through all of our food. My pack is pretty light right now, so we're gonna make it extra 10 pounds or 5 pounds heavier, we'll see. But really excited to get some lunch there. We also crossed the border of Italy. It was at a house like halfway down the descent before our campsite where the bridge with the water is. That's cool, we're in Italy now. Yeah, beautiful morning so far. Also forgot to mention, this is day 4. We're at mile 32. I think we're passing a hostel right now, and if there was any hostel to pick, I think this would be the one, because I don't know if you can tell, they are right behind a glacier. And you can't tell from the video, but that is just stunning. That is amazing.
Wow.
All right, so just got to a nice river here. Gonna have some oatmeal. Got that cooking up right now. Right before this, like 30 minutes earlier, it was raining. So good thing we brought our rain stuff. I got my waterproof pants and jacket. I got a backpack cover or else all my stuff would have been soaked. So yeah, we're just filtering some water out now. Beautiful spot to do it. Look at that cook spot. Stove, glaciers, waterfalls. Should get to the next town. I think it's Compore. Probably pronouncing it wrong, but we'll get there in 5 miles, hopefully 2.5 hours, something like that. So see you there. I think I'm good. Much better. Whew. These last 2 miles are killer. It's also a bit depressing because the ski lift is right here. And we passed the top of it. People are like, hey, take the ski lift down. You know we can't take the ski lift down. But we're looking forward to hopefully some good Italian pasta dish, pizza. Honestly, I'll take anything. But we're also gonna have to resupply over there, get some water. This is some pretty steep grade. You can never tell from the camera, but it's really steep. So yeah, hopefully we'll be there in like an hour. All right, so we finally made it to Cumae. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but it's the first town we got to in Italy after crossing the border. And this place is absolutely gorgeous. It's amazing. We get our resupply here because we were running super low on food. So we were able to get to a market, got some more backpacking meals and ramen, filled up on water. Got some pizza here too, because all the restaurants, they don't open until 7 p.m. and you probably need a reservation. We came at a really busy time, but it's incredible here. I'm so glad we were able to make it. That decline down there, we came from that ski lift. There's even more of a hill. You just can't see it behind that one, but that decline was rough. We were really tired coming down, but after getting some pizza in our bellies and everything else, we're feeling good now. We just got to find a campsite. We'll figure that out as we go because we don't have any reservations. So, all right, so we wild camped last night. You can see the town is down there. We're working on this 2,500 feet elevation climb right now. We've already got 2,100 done of it already. So we're pretty close to the refuge at the top. Might get some coffee there, charge up. Might be able to get some mileage in because it looks pretty hilly. Not too much ascent or descent, just a little bit of both with a mixture of flat in there. Might be able to clear some mileage today. Yeah. Wow.
Gotta pick some.
Hey, buddy. Hi. All right, so we just got done eating lunch at this river junction. Looks like I have a milk mustache, but it's just sunscreen. A lot of people seem to be coming here to clean up and cool off. This ridge walking has been really nice though. It's relatively flat compared to the whole trail, so it's been really nice, relaxing, enjoying the sights. Not too far, we get to see that the whole time. So that's pretty nice. There's like 3 or 4 different glaciers we're looking at the whole time. We're gonna continue on, try to find a campsite on the way and settle down. Might even be our rest day pretty soon, so we'll see. Fresh glacier water bath. How can you beat that? With a view. All right, so we just had a bath after pretty much almost 5 days. You can imagine how great that felt. Have an amazing campsite here set up, and as you saw behind me, a fantastic view to go to sleep to. You can't tell how blue that glacier is right there, but you'll never be able to tell from the video, but it's a crazy different color blue. It's awesome. Good morning! About to make it over to a 3-mile refuge to have some breakfast. Hopefully there's a river there so we can have some oatmeal. Just packed up camp and just saying goodbye to Mont Blanc because I think we're going to Switzerland today. So don't know if we'll be able to see the mountain range, the Mont Blanc mountain range anymore, but we shall see. All right, so we just crossed the border of Switzerland, right up there. That was the official mark. And down here there's a trail marker with the Swiss flag. That climb was gnarly. I think that was like 2,500, 2,600 feet of climbing. And that reminded me of like the first or second day. Nowhere near as bad, but it's pretty steep. And now we just got a long way of downhill. I think we got like 9 or 10 miles of just nice cruising downhill, so that should be a treat. There's the trail right there. Just got awesome sandwich from this place called Les Berries, I think. This sandwich is so good, and they even have a little charging station here for our phones, so it's really good. Nice little spot to just have some lunch and relax. We are in Switzerland now. All right, day 7. We woke up this morning a little past La Folie. We wild camped a little past that town. Woke up a little sick this morning, so not feeling the greatest. But we just got out of the town called Izzert, had breakfast at a place called Paulina, I believe it was. They had some amazing cheese omelets that made us feel much better. Probably have to stock up a little bit on like NyQuil or a little Advil on this next town. I think this uphill right here. It's only like 1,300 feet of incline, but it's been pretty easy yesterday and a little bit this morning getting through it. So we're on this part of the trail where there are all these structures carved out of wood. Pretty neat. I think we're approaching Chamonix Lake. Like it's not the town right before Luge. It's the town right after Izzert. It's called like Chamonix-Lek. We're approaching. Alright, so we just had some nice ice cream at that refuge. I don't know what it was. It didn't really have like a name for it. But we decided to set up camp right here. We climbed probably like 1,000 feet to get here. We stopped the climb a quarter of the way through because it was getting pretty intense, but also because we needed kind of like a rest day. So we set up at like 4:30. We'll get up nice and early tomorrow, get most of the climbs done. We're gonna try and clear like 15 miles or something. But yeah, I'm still a little sick. See how we feel tomorrow. All right, we are at day 8. We just had a disgusting uphill ascent. I think it was about 3,500 feet. Where around this corner should be the refuge where we'll stack up on some water. Just started to get easier on the grade, but back there, that was rough. All right, so we're currently leaving Trient, probably pronounced Trient, something like that. We had a nice coffee break there, got some Wi-Fi, charged up the phones. Now we have our last biggest ascent for the trip. It's a 3,000 foot ascent. 135 right now, so hopefully we can get that done by like 4 or 5. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna try and make it to at least very close to Leuche where we started. So we'll see. Day 8. Absolutely fired up right now after 2 aspirins and 1 super sickness Advil. Who knew? We are working our way to the Italy border right now. Still in Switzerland, up this gnarly climb, 3,000 feet, then a little downhill, then a little bit more uphill, and then a big descent. But we're making our way there, feeling good. pretty cool. Alright, so we made it to the top of this 3,000-foot climb. And it was definitely worth it. Got a couple more hills up ahead, but this refuge up here is pretty neat. We got some food, snacks, some big doggies. Alright, we're at day 9 today. Just woke up from La Borne Refuge. We wild camped outside on their property. We had to pay €8 for that, so that was pretty good. We're starting here on the trail at 7:30 a.m. We're think we have a 15-16 mile stretch to La Houche. I'll take a couple videos throughout the day, but we're hoping to finish around 6-7 p.m. Good job. I finally get to put more upper body strength than lower body. My strong suit. Oh, there's more. There's quite a few more, actually. We've only done 3.5 miles, but it was the straight 3,000 foot of incline, and this salad is just hitting. So refreshing. There's Mont Blanc. Okay, we are at the end of day 9. We had a little bit of a water scare those past couple hours, honestly. Was not paying attention how the water sources really dwindle. There's no pipe springs at all, and we just had to filter it, which is not hard, but that was scary. I was like dehydrated for like an hour, and it was not fun. But we're now making our way down to La Houche, where we started, and we're gonna get there a little later than expected because of that water scare at around 10 p.m. because right now it's 8 o'clock and there's still light out, so it's nice. Mont Blanc is covered right now in some clouds, but we saw it for a majority of the day, so I get a gist of its beauty. I'm just pretty excited to be done. There's the sign. That's where we started 105 miles ago.
Tired.
Let's cross this shit.
Oh, there's a bar right there.
Oh, nice. Boom. All done. All right, so here we are, 11:45 at night in La Houche, and we
cooking up some ramen here, our first meal since 11 a.m. Yeah, 11 a.m. We've been walking all day. There's the sign over there. This place is very quiet, very ghost townish. This late at night. San Diego would be popping still, and all these bars are closed. It's Tuesday, but come on. Luckily, there was a local that let me borrow her phone, and I called the mountain tours that dropped us off. We made an appointment with them tomorrow morning to pick us up so we can go home to the airport and get a ride home. So everything's good. We just gotta find a place to sleep. I'm still sick, by the way. But this ramen is gonna be good. Yeah, bit of a hectic night, but did it. Tour Du Mont Blanc is done.